Hi, in this video, I'm going to be covering how Fiverr scams me out of money and how they can scam you out of your money if you work on this platform. I'm Vince from Digital Nomad Institute, and let's get started. So this is the inside of my dashboard. As you can see, this is a real shot right here. Okay, and it's important to know how to make money, how to start a channel, how to get traffic, but it's also important to know what doesn't work and why, right? And get past the hype and the fluff. So you don't see this a lot on Fiverr. You don't see why people get scammed on Fiverr because it's more profitable for them to promote Fiverr and get a commission for anyone that they refer through the link than to tell you the truth, because the truth is not going to be attractive. So let me tell you real quick how Fiverr scammed me out of money. When you complete an order, and when a customer buys something, they give the money to Fiverr, and then once the order is complete, Fiverr gives it to you. In theory, on paper, all right. But what happens in reality is the customer pays for your service, Fiverr holds it, and then demands you the buyer to accept the order as complete, and then Fiverr holds it again for about a month, and then they pay you. But what they don't tell you, and how they scam me out of money, is they can cancel even after the order is completed. They can still take out the money from your account, right? So at one point I had a negative 200 here because they just took out the money straight, just like that. There's no question. There's no, they don't ask you how you feel about this. They don't ask you to clarify anything. They just automatically side. Would you like to learn the fundamentals of growing a new YouTube channel? If so, here's a great opportunity to learn keyword mining, AI content building, and website development with this unique YouTube course with information that you cannot find anywhere else. Sign up for it right now at the link below. We can do this because it's not a US or EU based company. It's an Israeli based company, and from what I can gather, they don't have many protections afforded to people who freelance on their site. Okay, so that's how Fiverr scammed me out of money, is they just straight up take it out of your account even after you complete the order. The second way, and let me just keep going down so you can see, so for every fifth order, you're going to get one. You might get one of these random chargebacks, essentially. The other way that they can scam you out of money is the customer will order something, mark it down as complete. Fiverr puts your account into holding again, into this account over here, into your Fiverr account, and then what happens is the customer will do a chargeback on their credit card, or they'll do a dispute on PayPal, and then PayPal will go ahead and give them the money back, and they'll just deduct it from you, right? So you have no protection. So that's the number one major concern that people don't see working on Fiverr, is that they'll just take money whenever, wherever they want to. Okay, they don't care about your hard work. They don't care about your bills. You're an expendable asset. The second thing that they'll do, which doesn't cover for every completed order, this number doesn't show how many revisions I had to do. Right? It just says $200. Oh, you should be happy that it's in green, but the amount of revisions I had to do for many of these orders were just crazy. And it's just not just me just saying that. There are many other sellers that will say the same thing, that they will basically tell the customer, what I mean by they, the customer will often tell you that if you don't give them a extra order, extra revision, extra work that they didn't pay for. So they asked for one article, they paid for one article, but they asked for two. If you don't give them two articles for, a second one for free, they will basically give you a 1-star review, or they just ask for a refund from the customer service, and they'll know that they get the message, right? Customer service will never ever back the seller, ever. Okay, so oftentimes you're basically left without any protection. They're supposed to take that 20% of your whatever you make and protect the seller, but instead what they do is they just take the 20%, put it in their pocket, and then they protect the buyer. All right. So I'm going to show you, some of the stuff that you don't see. I'm going to show you my support request and what happens when a customer keeps on asking for more than what they paid for, right? And what I did was I straight up went to customer support because I figured, hey, that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to support me. They're supposed to help me out when I'm getting taken advantage of. So where is it? Right here. Okay. Buyer keeps on expanding the scope of the original gig. All right. So this is real life. I asked, hi, I would like to ask for guidance. I have a buyer that paid to have her material converted into an online course. The problem comes after she sent her requirements and I built the course. She keeps on adding more and more to the course. Her initial PowerPoint slides had grammar errors, text alignment issues, formatting inconsistencies, switching between number and bullet points. I fixed them all. And then she demanded I fixed some of it, and then she demanded I fix all of it. All right. So she didn't pay for that. And I show all these different issues, right? And I said, look, she's asking me she only paid for me to transfer or copy and paste whatever she has in her content and build an online course using that material. I didn't get paid to revise it, and she's throwing that in there, and I have to do it for free. All right. I'm telling him, help me out. This guy comes in, he says, I do see that you delivered according to your gig description, but the buyer does not seem to be satisfied. As sellers here are freelancers, we do not guarantee for your work. Due to this, we will not be able to force the buyer into accepting the work they are not satisfied with. So if you wish to get this order properly completed at this point, you would need to persuade the buyer to accept your work or negotiate the order to reach an agreement by which you and the buyer can confirm completion of your order. See, this is just one case, all right, of customers taking advantage of a seller. And then the customer service basically said, you're on your own. Good luck. So they can't force the buyer to take the work that you give. He agrees I did the work according to my description, but he can't force the customer to take my order. But he can definitely take my money out of my account if the customer's not happy. You see how that works against me, against the seller, right? So that's how Fiverr basically scammed me out of money. Right? So this is just one example. Okay, so here's another example. Customer is asking for personal information to chat. Oh, sorry, that's another. Customer is claiming the work sucks because I did not give him extra work. Another one. I'm telling you, this happens really, really often. All right, so I said, hello. I had a customer that asked for additional work. After the order was marked as delivered, the customer claimed that he spent 2 days trying to download the file, then complained to me about it as if it was my fault. He said that if he did not get the work that was not included in the custom offer, he would never have accepted the offer in the first place. Since I did not want to give him 1-star review from this guy, I offered to do the additional work if he simply sent me the file typed out in English. He has not sent the file. What do I do to this guy? I sent 2 weeks to turn this 72-page document into an online course, and now he wants it for free. Okay? I have a wife and kids to feed. I would rather take a 1-star review from this guy and get paid. All right, so I can support my family. You know what he says? I had reviewed your order and then reply which you provided your seller with no seems to be the best thing that could have been done from your side. Let's see how the buyer replies to that message and let us know what they do. All right. I say, okay, will do. He still has yet to reply. I will let you know if and when he does. Thank you for your quick response and cheers. All right. He says, sounds good to me, and you are very welcome. You know what happens after this? I thought I was good. No. The money comes into my account, and then later on they just yank it out, like I showed you earlier. They just yank it out of my account. All right. So it's horrible. And I showed you this. Let me show you this is one of the one of the other customers where they just straight up, canceled the order and just took out the monies from my account and just gave it straight to the customer. I can't really find the other one. It's been a couple years now, but you can see that it happens quite often enough. Okay, so they would definitely just yank the money out of your account. They say everything's fine, and then before you know it, the money is yanked out of your account. So, if you, I would really consider working on Fiverr as a seller, because the amount of free work that you have to do on this platform, and then the amount of times they just take money out of your account for whatever reason and they don't protect you, it's so sad. It is so sad, and it's just not worth it. For your mental health and for just the financial aspect of it, it's just not worth the hassle of going through all of this stuff and getting treated like your expendable asset, that you're not even human. Okay, so please, you're important to me. You are my tribe. I don't want you to waste your life like I did, and I'm talking about 5 years of my life for only this amount. And look at how much heartache I had to go through just to get this. I really wanted to make it work, and I tried, but you only see like the oh yeah, I make a 6-figure income from Fiverr, and it's so easy and this and that, and you have these white knights and advertisers for Fiverr, but they're getting paid a lot of a nice commission to have you join. You can see from the Fiverr commission program, if you join as an affiliate and you get someone to sign up using your link, you can earn up to $1,000 for a single conversion. All right, and then look at this commission plan. All right, you can either get $15 to $150 for the first-time buyer, or you can get $10 and you get 10% of everything that they buy for the first 12 months. Buy or make for the first 12 months. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And then look, if they buy other products, let's see, affiliates on 10%. You can sell courses. If you sell Fiverr courses that they're trying to promote to sellers, you get 30% of every course that a seller buys. Right? This is a seller. They're really milking the sellers out. And then on top of that, you get 50% of Fiverr Workspace. Right? That's a lot. Look at all this. Look at all this money that they're trying to make off of the backs of sellers, right? And this is why you see success stories like, oh yeah, Fiverr's great. I got this order done and it was great. Or you got, oh yeah, Fiverr's a wonderful place to work at because of the money. Look at this. Look at this green right here. That's a lot. It's a lot of green. But they don't show you the red. They don't show you the red, okay? Or the revisions, the amount of unlimited revisions for extra work that people try to get off of you. Or the wonderful customer service that they provide. Okay, they don't show you that. So please, ladies and gentlemen, it's not worth the heartache. It is not worth going through all this pain just to get treated like you're not even human. Look at the response. Look at this guy's response. Right? I do see you did your job basically according to your gig description, but the buyer does not seem satisfied. So we do not guarantee for your work. Due to this, we will not be able to force the buyer into accepting the work that they are not satisfied with. So he agrees I did the work according to what I got paid for, but he's not gonna force the buyer to do the right thing. Instead, he's gonna force me to do extra work. Does that make sense? That is horrible customer service. That's horrible seller service right there. Right? Like, do you want to get treated like this? I don't. And I'm sure I don't want you to either. So please think about the dark side, the inside of this, and protect yourself. Start your own business. I would rather you start your own YouTube channel, your own blog. And if you want to know more about how to start your own YouTube channel, you can go ahead and check out the link in the description below. Right? It's better to start your own business than to be a digital slave for this company. So I hope this video was helpful. It was a bit long, but I really am passionate about this because I spent a lot of years of my life, or wasted a lot of years of my life, trying to make it work. and showing you the I want to really put out the negative side of Fiverr and working on Fiverr so that people can make an informed decision about what they want to do. I'm Vince from Digital Nomad Institute. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.